Here we will see implicit conversion in SQL Server. An implicit conversion happens when the data type of columns and parameters in comparisons are different, and SQL Server has to convert them with following type precedence rules. Often implicit conversion lead to unneeded index or table scans. Implicit conversions are not visible to the user. SQL Server automatically converts the data from one data type to another. Note that the implicit conversion happens only when the character represents a valid number or date type value respectively. For example, when a small int is compared with the int, the small int is implicitly converted to int before the comparison proceeds. A varchar 2 or char value can be implicitly converted to number or date type value. Similarly, a number or date type value can be automatically converted to character data. For example, if we write a query, select employee ID, first name, salary from employee, where salary is greater than 50,000, and here 50,000 is given in single quote, it will display all the employees record whose salary is greater than 50,000. And if we use the same query where salary greater than 50,000, but here 50,000 is defined as an integer, that is, single quote is not provided. When we execute both this query, it will give the same result, since 50,000 and 50,000 in single quotes are same. As number, money or date value can be automatically converted to character data. So if we give the query, select employee ID, first name, salary from employee, where joining date is given in single quote as 2020-02-14, will display all the employees record whose joining date is 14th February 2020. Now we'll execute these queries in SQL Server. So first we'll use database. First I'll display data from the employee table, and then I will give the query, select star from employee, where salary greater than 50,000. And when we execute, it will display all the records from the employee table whose salary is greater than 50,000. And if while executing I will give a single quote, and again I will execute both these queries, it will give same result, that is all the employees whose salary is greater than 50,000. So here, although salary is of type integer, if we provide it as a string, it is implicitly converted to number. Now we will use this query with date. So select star from employee, where joining date equal to, in single quote I will mention the date 2011-04-15, and if I execute this, it will not display any record since we have mentioned the date with time also. If I try to execute this with 2020-14, and if we execute, it will display the data whose joining date is 14th February 2020.